Hello everyone, this is News Review. Coming up on the show, President Adama Barrow sacks MD of NAWEC, that's the Managing Director of NAWEC, Baba Fatajo. Also coming up, KMC poised to end waste problems within the Kanifing municipality. These and more coming up. My name is Lamin Jai. But first, we will start with the papers, and I will begin with the Standard newspaper. The Standard today, Tuesday, is reporting that Yankuba threatened to grenade NAMS, asking about the crude oil saga. Bakau woman dies after fight. Government ought to stop threatening critics. Woman implicates Jara Chief Jaju C. The lead story on the Standard is saying that Immigration DG says runaway junglers did not acquire new Gambian documents. So we'll go through some of the stories on the Standard. So the Managing Director or the Director General of the Gambia Immigration Department has dismissed leaked intelligence reports last year suggesting that former members of the Jame Hit Squad, that is the junglers, who are on the run, have acquired new Gambian identities. An intelligence report tracking the movement of 21 fugitive junglers purportedly submitted to the Gambia government last year suggested that the junglers, with the connivance of the Guinea-Bissau authorities, had acquired new Gambian passports. However, speaking to the Standard at the closing of a 10-day training program for immigration officers on document security and fraud detection, supported by the German Federal Police, the GID head, that is CD Toure, said he considered the claim as fake and challenged anybody to come with evidence to establish the allegation. I have seen no proof that these runaway junglers are in possession of our travel documents. When we got the information on the media, we conducted a thorough and comprehensive background check on all our systems, and it did not exist anywhere, Toure said. The 21 junglers named to have acquired new identity papers include Sana Manjang, Bora Koli, Noha Baji, Suleiman Baji, Michael Jata, and Fansu Nyabali, who are all on a list of the country's most wanted fugitives. Yankuba threatened to grenade NAMS, asking about the crude oil saga. Dembadem, a former APRC National Assembly member who fled the country after he was arrested and tortured, yesterday told the TRRC that former junta member and minister Yankuba Toure threatened to grenade or throw grenades at the APRC NAMS, asking about the crude oil scandal. The scandal broke out in early 2001, implicating the junta in the diversion of funds derived from a crude oil concession given to the Gambia by the Nigeria government. According to Mr. Dem, Yankuba Toure made threat to the APRC members at the party's bureau while he was serving as lands minister. Demba said President Jammeh did everything possible to control the National Assembly and he would talk to minister responsible for National Assembly matters or his most or former powerful aide Baba Job, who would gather APRC members and relay certain information that Jammeh would want them to do. Also on the Standard, Bakau woman dies after fight. A woman has reportedly died in Bakau yesterday morning after a fight with another woman residing in the same compound. According to neighbors, the victim Bintu Kante was involved in a fight with Hadinjai, commonly called Hadi Mane. Both of them lived in the same compound, Njai Kunda Ring. The victim's body has been taken for post-mortem at the EFSTH, that's the Edward Francis Small Teaching Hospital in Banjul, while the alleged assailant is said to have been taken into custody at the Bakau police station. The matter is being investigated by the police or the Bakau police, who are yet to publicly disclose details. Government ought to stop threatening critics. A prominent Gambian human rights activist has called on the Gambia government and its supporters to nip in the bud threats to opposition supporters and critics. Fatu Jan Shengor, the West Africa director of Article 19, a London-based pro-freedom of expression organization, said during the 22-year rule of former President Yahya Jammeh, the rights and freedoms of Gambians were severely violated, and the Barrow administration should take all the necessary steps not to drag the Gambia back to the dark days of dictatorship. That will be all on the Standard. I will quickly move to the next paper we have. The Point is reporting that UDP Jara Soma mobilizer says frequent arrest led to her divorce. Lawyer Antuman Gay urges court to reject defense's no case submission. French ambassador bids farewell to President Barrow. Former APRC lawmaker the Madam narrates detail just as in the Standard. BDI, IMR offer free medical and dental care to over 1,700 more Gambians. So some of the stories on the point there. Madam Kasamanding Keita, 54-year-old UDP mobilizer for Jara Soma in Lower River Region, told the Truth, Reconciliation and Reparations Commission yesterday, chaired by Dr. Lamin J.C., said that she was subjected to relentless harassment by the then ruling APRC. She disclosed that she was detained simply because she was UDP supporter and on multiple times without informing her of the crime she committed. She revealed that she suffered physically and mentally and had to leave Jara's Soma as a result of the hardships she faced there. She told the commission that her multiple arrests and detention cost her her marriage, and her husband left her due to her frequent arrest and detention. The point is also reporting that French ambassador bids farewell to President Barrow. That's a press release from State House. The Dhaka-based French ambassador to the Gambia, His Excellency Christophe Bigot, paid farewell to the President, His Excellency Mr. Adama Barrow, at the State House on Monday, June 24, 2019, after a completion of his tour of diplomatic duty. So that will be all on the papers, and now we'll move to the first story we have with us. The managing director of NAWEC, that's Mr. Baba Fatajo, has been sacked as the managing director of the country's water and electricity company. Mr. Fatajo confirmed to the FATU network that his services with NAWEC has been terminated.
Baba Fatajo was handed a termination letter in a surprise move on Tuesday. Mr. Fatajo confirms his sacking, telling the FATU network, "We got the correspondence this morning, and it's the usual text that my service have been terminated. There was no reasons advance, but anything I tell you will be a matter of speculation. Perhaps you can get to the authorities, the office of the president, since that's where the letter is coming from. They should be in a better position to throw light on this." The FATU network contacted the Director of Press and Public Relations at the Office of the President, Ami Bojan Sissoho, for comments, but she said she was not aware of Fatajo's sacking. She, however, promised to find out and get back to the FATU network. Mr. Fatajo was the Managing Director of NAWEC since 2017. Reporting for the FATU Network News Review, I am Omar Pijalo.
So State House just issued a statement which has been made available to the FATU network with regard to Mr. Fatajo's firing there, and the statement says, His Excellency President Adama Barrow, in consultation with the chairpersons of NAWEC Board and the Public Service Commission, has approved to relieve Mr. Baba Fatajo from the post of Managing Director of the National Water and Electricity Company, NAWEC, with immediate effect, or with effect from 28 June 2019. Mr. Fatajo will be appointed in the Foreign Service or the Public Service as a diplomat in the Foreign Service. In the same vein, President Adama Barrow has appointed Mr. Alpha Robinson here as the new Managing Director of NAWEC, effective 1st July 2019. This statement is signed by the Director of Press and Public Relations at the Office of the President, Madam Ami Bojang Sissoho. And now we'll move to our next story there. The decades-long waste problem in the Kanifing municipality may soon be history now that the KMC has entered into a public-private partnership or a strategic partnership to confront the problem of waste in the municipality. Seen in some quarters as a giant leap in the fight against waste, the council has last Saturday unveiled a fleet of waste disposal vehicles as part of moves to adequately respond to the municipality's environmental concern. Jaka CCJT has more in this report.
Waste management has remained a burning issue in the Kanifing municipality for many years now, the most populous local government area in the country. Residents of Kanifing municipality have always grappled with improper waste management systems, seemingly with no end in sight. Efforts by several administrations of the Kanifing Municipal Council to adequately respond to the waste problem have so far failed to produce any remarkable result. But now it appears the new administration of the KMC is digging grave for the waste problem in the municipality. The council has entered into a private-public partnership to bring to rest the problems of waste in the highly populated area. KMC has recently unveiled 20 waste disposal trucks in a landmark ceremony over the weekend. The council, with Espas Company, is now poised to respond to the waste management problem of the municipality through strategic partnership. The partnership is codenamed Mbalit Project. The mayor of KMC said the acquisition of 20 waste disposal vehicles was a landmark and unprecedented in the history of local government administration in the Gambia. Speaking to the Fatu Network on Tuesday, head of the new Mbalit project, Bakari Singate, recalled that the new KMC administration has inherited a derelict waste management infrastructure.
We've inherited a very bad waste management. Residents are resolved to handle this by themselves, which has resulted lots of illegal dump sites around entire KMC, and there has been lots of burning waste. So sometimes this burning waste increases the health conditions of our people, the women and children, especially asthma. So that has become a burning issue for the KMC.
But that may now be a thing of the past.
It is a historic solution because it's going to eliminate the illegal dump sites. If you go around our riverine areas, for example, the Bakote area, Abuko area, go to Talinding, the riverine areas, all those riverines are blocked. If there is flood, we are almost consumed by the flood system. So the health condition will be improved because the illegal dumping will be minimized. Burning of the waste will be minimized. So people have upfront solution to deal with their waste.
But how sustainable is this Mbalit project?
However, our contractor, Mohamed Jah, has also provided the council 2 engineers. These are specialist engineers from a Futon company in China. Their sole responsible is to stay with our drivers, our engineers for 2 years at no cost. At the end of the 2 years, we expect them to have trained Gambian engineers who will continue the maintenance and replacement of these trucks. So it's for sustainability. It's good for people to understand that these trucks are here to sustain, and they will be equipped and maintain these trucks. And also, we are charging only $10 per bag of empty rice bag. This is to ensure if there is any unforeseen circumstance like cost replacements and parts, then we can have something to do. So we are looking at the sustainability of the project.
The acquisition of the 20 waste disposal trucks is seen as an important stride in the fight against environmental decay, and the vehicles are expected to be deployed on Monday in all the 19 wards of the municipality. Reporting for the Fatu Network News Review, I am Jaka CCJT.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I'm going to replace my AfriCell 3G SIM card.
Why use a 3G SIM card when you have a 4G phone? Replace your 3G SIM card today for the real AfriCell 4G SIM and receive 1 GB of internet data for free.
That report was by Jaka Sise Jaite. So, the Gambia will on Wednesday join the rest of the world to observe World Illicit Drugs Day. The theme of this year's event is Health for Justice, Justice for Health. And as part of events marking this day, Minister of Interior Ibrahim Mbalo has been speaking barely 24 hours to the annual event.
Fellow Gambians, tomorrow, 26 June 2019, marks the commemoration of International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Drug Trafficking, otherwise called World Drugs Day. By Resolution 42/112 of 7 December 1987, the General Assembly decided to observe June 26 as the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking as an expression of its determination to strengthen across strengthened action and cooperation to achieve the goal of an international society free of drug abuse, illicit drug trafficking, and related activities. The day is supported each year by anti-narcotic agencies, individuals, communities, and civil society organizations all over the world, with the aim of raising awareness on problems posed to society by illicit drugs, as well as call for public support in the crusade against drug trafficking and related crimes. It is an initiative to increase support for prevention of drug use that is based on science and is thus an effective investment in the well-being of children and youth, their families, and their communities. The theme for this year's commemoration is Listen First. Listening to children and youth is the first step to help them grow healthy and safe. This is building on the success of the year 2016, 2017, and 2018 respectively. The United Nations General Assembly Special Session on Drugs 2016 marked an important milestone in achieving the goals set in the political declaration and plan of action of international cooperation towards an integrated, balanced strategy to counter the world drug problem. This declaration defines actions to be taken by member states as well as the goals to be achieved by 2019. The declaration recommends measures to address demand and supply reduction, improve access to controlled medicines while preventing diversions. It also covers areas of human rights, youth, children, and women, issues relating to emerging challenges, including new psychopathic, psychoactive substances, strengthening international.
The Minister of the Interior there, Ibrahim Ballo, speaking as part of activities marking World Illicit Drugs Day. And on to our next story, we have the French ambassador to the Republics of the Gambia and Senegal, Christophe Bigot, has reaffirmed his country's commitment to supporting the Gambia in its development efforts. The outgoing diplomat gave the assurance on Tuesday in an engagement with some members of the media, that's Gambian journalists, at the French diplomatic compound in Fajara.
Traveled also up to Fatoto and Koina, the eastward part of the Gambia, the Upper River region. The purpose of that trip, beside saying farewell to the authorities, was also to kickstart an education program for the French teachers, well, for the teachers learning French to the kids. We did this with the Minister of Education on Thursday, and I think this is important. This is exactly in regard with the new role of the Gambia within the French-speaking organization. This is very important that the Gambia, now that is member of the French-speaking organization, has the necessary means and tools to promote French in the schools. The second element was to do the closure of a training session with the PRU. 40 officers were trained by 2 French policemen for 2 weeks. This is only a first step in a more ambitious training program. We consider it is very important in a democracy to have a police that is abiding by the state of law, democratic principles, use restraint when force is needed, and it is, I think, a good criteria to judge a democracy to assess the professionalism and the loyalty and the respect for human rights by the police. So we thought it was very important to have this training. This is part of our support to the reform of the security sector. I had also a very important meeting with the speaker. Whenever I come to the Gambia, I go to see the speaker, Madame Denton. Why? Because as the Gambia is a new and very young democracy, we think it's very important to promote links between parliaments. You may remember that the first time President Barrow visited France, during his state visit, there was a lunch, a working lunch, organized for him by the President of the French National Assembly. And since then, we have tried to promote the links between the two parliaments. The head of the Friendship Group, Jean-François Mbaye, visited the Gambia. The member of the parliament who is representing French citizens in Western and North Africa visiting also the Gambia. And we hope to see the visit of Madame Denton in the upcoming months to France. And we are already planning the visit of the Friendship Group, the whole Friendship Group, not only the President, this fall. So this democratic parliamentary cooperation, I think, is a very important element. In Basse, we, during our visit over there, Basse, Fatoto, and Koina, we looked at projects which are financed by Agence Française de Développement for the amount of 10 million euros. We doubled that amount. It was initially 5 million euros because we thought it was very important to support agriculture in the Basse region. So we'll support training of the people, and also we support equipment of irrigation to promote rice production. During that visit we encountered the Vice President, who was there due to the floods, and we encountered the Minister Mai Fati and the Governor. This was an important step because part of our effort to the Gambia is to have a major role in terms of the development. You may know that we have decided to put the Gambia on a very restrained list, a very limited list of 19 countries around the world. So out of 200 countries around the world, we put the Gambia on a priority list of the 19 countries we want to help the most.
Gambia. Hello?
Hello?
How am I calling different line? No for the men on Hana.
My telephone be dafa daanu touch. Ba pare nangu tatal.
Well, okay, li ma def moy instead of my uni phone bi di ko jox nit muy jël i1 month na la bolé smartphone house ñom suma defé payment bi tay mu nga ko jëli.
Na fa jaar. Man na nek telephone bu naay.
Non, na la surprise ay tamit xam nga yow rek la nam.
Yow mi nek America wala Europe wara yone mobile muy jël ay wër smartphone house ñew pour rek noppal len loy def rek moy nga def payment ñu deliver phone bi tay.
Assalamu alaykum.
Wa alaykum assalam.
Man def ma jëkkar moma bolé ak yeen Mohamed Ndiaye.
Mohamed Ndiaye.
Wa Sweden.
Mama xamone tay ci suba.
Wa daf ma call suma telephone bi yaxu mu ne ma demal smartphone house. Mané ko way lolu gaaw na ni mu ne ma demal rek.
Mom utal na la fi bena. Moy iPhone 8 Plus.
Mashallah.
Ak smartphone house emuñ ci jaay mobile rek waaye dañuy jaay computer ay yéré ak dala yi nga xamné rek original lañ. Ba tax nak ko bëgga xam fi nga xamné moy smartphone house da nga dem Kairaba Avenue opposite fi nga xamné moy Barcelona shop.
And now, the family of the late Solo Sandeng are quite overwhelmed with emotion about the massive response to the GoFund campaign initiated in their name, that they walked into our offices on Tuesday to say thank you to all those who have contributed to the fundraiser. A GoFund campaign, viewers may recall, has been launched by some concerned Gambians to help raise funds for the completion of a house that the late Sandeng left behind at the time of his death. His daughter recently told the Fatu Network that his assassinated or killed father will rest in peace once realizing that his dream house is completed for occupancy by his own family, which has been struggling with rent for a long time now. We leave you with the interview the Fatu Network had with the widow and the son of the late Mr. Sandeng.
La muso ana adinkio Mohamed Solo Sandeng alialo nyamen ko a week ago lo kuntambila nyonna mo MB Krubali membe America ay Mohamed B Krubali ay go phone le start pour ka solo la korda men ayatwa koma pour ka abang because do kuro nyi damutatal nu bar bu nyi tatala fo comme lento do bara mam pare so o time ole ay nin go phone nyi start pour ka femol bulol kafunyoma molsi bulol kafunyoma jang anin gambe bantala pour ka hajeko solo fanana family men ayatu koma e kanatari luwaso kono wati because comme ay menke nim banko e a jorawte mobulu so nga dingol la soto jang anala muso andu ngajele fananko molye kafundiro menke kaje ko ning go fone tanyama sainteng nga dola wuli tanding kilin soto the goal is kapuruka wuli tanding lul soto for but sainteng dola wuli tanding kilin soto dala nim feng par hani sain na dimba bulo ko kachala nyima mandingkol kamen for drum janne dua sama di nunkole dua simaya because na simaya ka nunkole ninketa kulde men ngalon kala dimba ya sula num bag bar say ngajele ko mole bulu fay ñoo kan fo fendin sodata ye ete nim ko ye nyadile
ako alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin bi ala tentu la folo salikiya sallallahu alaihi wasallam nga ko ye nyame fo kontano de katu nyinko amala dimbal ayal dimbal sola le mbake ay sula num bake la num katu hadama de fana ila nyanto minti ni ma sotono ke e wasa e wa kontan katu wati solo min ke nyimbanko ko mi yafo nyamen ro solo e bata min ke nyimbanko e ana min bondi mon kan nyimbanko kan ana min beke anin fanan ala dimbaya lo min ke ay bata min kala dimbaya still yana je solo la dingol be loi sola ibe bola jaybe dunna jaybe bola jaybe dunna jang o kamala o ko an ko keta ni torote ko keta jagal koti nye mi yalon ko ayin sula num bakela ni ala dimbal fana bari ala tento be ngam mo soto min yalon ko duniya be gambe be nata wuli duniya be wulta dal safono duniya be la wulta kam ma koy pour solo e mintu koma pour ka ngaw labang kala dimbal dundije ye sutura e kulunya kendo sotono katu bi dimbaya ni na be dunna jambi ini be bola jebe dunna dula to be bola jebe dunna dula to dawo da ke jiko leta mi yalon ko a jiko bukane na fa sama banini be nyokan e do ifan sondulato e be kulurnya la min diate fangoy adun solo ni ngani wala sotono wala tinna ay fero be kata mole matinu mi yalon ko ay wa aketa mole mi yalon a farlayata la dimbaya to bakele ala dimbaya wala ko ya sula num baba kele o kamala ko kantana wartan kambake be mo be jeyla be tentula
Mohamed kam nga fanyama introduction do bo nyin tatale comme follento do bari isa fono mo la be tembe jomaldo say kordaning abe level jomaldo
Assalamu alaikum. Start with that. But movie content and meaning la welcoming la jang. So bongo comme ya fanya ma tembo minto aya lento sotole. Comme ça fani tambita volunteer because I remember water min number last stop like a dogo keje it was around then. So dogo stopped then Ming actually stopped me a dogo phone stop was that la bagaso la minister because I bought everything complete and then in Arasunya so that killed down the spirit so and then he continued doing what he was doing so but then Abel told to Olen Palantero and dynamic so the GoFundMe is intended pruka ata from there me and I follow about doku can so it's intended to take it from carbon Palantero Lentero Kafutandi and then because that's normally he was intending to build a one story, okay. So which almost he had done halfway of it. So it's really, I mean, this is very, very appreciated. to see that Gambians, you know, in and outside of the Gambia, and then imagine solo la lunyala, you know, and then ala nyinya make Gambia and ala sacrifice that he did. Even though Amake Adam Makama, you know, Amake from Kafako, he was going to get a reward out of it. But still, Kajeko come Mama it really sometimes like Thursday in Kajeko. I mean, if these kids are moving from one place to the other, you know, each time and they're school-going kids, as Quinamales will sort of know, you know, on their way. So to see that, I mean, they have a house, you know, it's an opportunity for even myself, you know, because I will be part of the house and I'll have my room in the house, which actually is very, very comfortable for myself, you know, with my studies and all that. So I'm very, very grateful for it, and I just want to say that the Sandeng family is really thankful for what is happening, and we call on more people, you know, to donate to the GoFund.
Yeah, for kale batadal take. But mune muketala no batadal covering solo banta. Bon korda mampare from albo luasi korda doto jambi Somali tabdula doto.
Wale o fongo da madama mu batadal te mi yalonko. Dimba mi yela dimba tio mi yela dimba ya kanu. Jeke mirale akeni yokuya. Kato komi ngafo e nyamendro. So na la jiko lem. Konyo na la jiko. Sate na la jiko. So ni te kata dimba tio ti. Ibe la dimba le ni ba do mando wankai ba ibe topotola. Ibe kato kele puries yena fa sama. Yene je de bijanto ibe jang akeni yokuya ni te kata dimba ti conscious remoti. Yes. Katu komi ngafo e nyame kam mo altara dawdal bote jal ni jiko do le kata. Bari ale ma koy man na wo jiko soto folo na dimbayal to bari wala keta nak ko ya dati mi yalon ko je nga je fenke anim fanan sometimes ka tara nga bungo do soto wol buka comfortable fe because ndela dingol mu asthmatic patient leti kajo ko sometimes be num bungo men kono before be tara damente kando im batande nun je kandi wato sitan ka bata mo jamaye o witness le min yalon ko sensede ano wala le ngandi wol kasuki mbulu yalo bari mbeda men teng so ifamana ta dulani ni damento je comfortable tale ngaji ke ko to modo ni nga sembo soto non ka je la banno je be comfortable la le pour ni na dimbayal barala na take ni ko na take so a kontano wartan kam baake wartan fele baaka ni family Sanders family be e bela kontanta ko to biri akala muta kita hangalon ko hani tala min be larin bi ay kontano warta kan ay akon asa kontan.
Mohammed, the goal is 15,000 now. It's almost halfway, like 11,000.
Yeah.
So still now, what do you have for the public outside there, as far as this GoFund is concerned?
Well, I think myself, in my own thoughts, I think what's important is to make sure that as Gambians we have, every need of these children, because they are very, very smart children, that we're really having their life very smoothly going on with them. They all went to very nice schools and they had their times to study and play and do everything, So, but then there came a time this environment was, shattered. There was no environment like that, barely an environment like that. So, doing whatever it takes and putting, whatever the amount is on this GoFundMe as Gambians is really worthy. It doesn't need to be just, let me say, an average house. It needs to be a house, that will really, give, a joyful childhood, or growing up to a child. So I think whatever the goal may stop at, exhausting it, will really be appreciated by us, and Gambians will really be applauded, for not forgetting, the sacrifices of people.
Nyima covering solo banta foi inane amira ko lumbe sala bandin kordawe dokul la faema because kam mojama kam fro mobe ka jikila suti wala dingol be ka jiki fal covering keda nyaadi la comme nin kordala koto e jikila tetal num bamfo
no man jikila te katu hadama do ni keda muslimoti ilata alala ile buka jikilate ntenga manjikilate no ngalo no ko nyun korda be labanale because of ngan ke malo ne nimbe sirino aketa moleti ayano hadama de ngoliye ayano alaye mi yada katu ka alaye la sarto akatama walla ayano hadama de ngoliye ayano mole mi yalon ko tumaranke walla miti ayano wandi dingoye nyasiyo be nyama so ngalo ne ko bi lungo be nafala le bar lungo be silale mi yalon ko afanan la korda al dimbal be dunna je bare wala katala intention tenu aya korda start wala ketanu ngala intention pour ka dingol sindi nyun korda kono adu ngalo ne ko kema manke mo jawti mi yalon ko ala sabali wala anim fanan anata dingol la wulu ay dingol sotole dinke lulu ay sotole di musol be je ndu ngalo ne ko wolbe ke bayalale foy sake bari komin akobe nafalale wala ketanu na ni ku ya dati asko sina nafa katu dingol nyine man sembo soto folo bari kate laban na nga wolonne akatante nyala manke nte nyala kate ngalo no ko lumbe soto la dingol be dunna la korda kono katay kuma kilim fonye ninkay non ko solo nin korda dum ya menente concentrate nin korda ka ninga min soto ka dundi nin korda to foy dingol se dingol fon se tawun korda ka mun fonye nin man nin korda laban ko nyamo jongoy la alala ni korda nyanta laban nambala ban ni mal korda laban no ngadi ngol la wulu e be nin korda laban nale akola fanya ko nyam manjikila tay non te jikila tay hanin te balurin nin korda be laban nale solon naka nyim fonyele wate nyim manke ko besirin jam nyamende bara ko naka nyim fonyele akonyo ko manku jawke nyim banko ka manku jawke mola so nim hanin mantra balurin nin korda be bannale so bimba wala tiro ko no bi jannim bina fang ngaw fo muhammad ene kay ko fana na kanyim fonyele wate nyina ka kala ko moti
nin ko dara da fa banta ni avec la famille nyaadi munku kontan ko si bal
kontano be warlan kam bakele katumba jele ko ke may intention min soto no bi wala timmata nato min soto ka landi wona to le timmata wona to be timmala ko woto ko kontano abe warlante kam bakele adu ngamela dimbal fana abe warle kan ni faaji e fanje fala suko
Mohammed. So this is, like your mom said, this is something that has been the dream of the family to make sure that the house is completed. Some people are outside, they are donating, but still now there are people here who also want to donate, both in kind and cars, whatever you call it. Yeah. So what message do you have for those people?
Yeah, I had a call about 2 hours ago before I got here through Messenger and then WhatsApp, and it was a couple of people, and then they're saying they want to donate, so I just want to say to people like that, we can donate, you can donate in cash and in kind and even in labor. Like this people this aluminium and glass works workshop that said they will do the glass works, aluminium and glass works, all the aluminium glass work of the house, as part of their contribution. So if you're in Gambia and you also want to donate either in cash and in kind, you can contact me, and you can contact other contact people that have been mentioned on social media, like Yamunda Fall, whose number you will find on Facebook, especially when you get on Tukulorosi's page. So you can contact all of these people and also family members. My mother, if you have a number, you can contact her, and she will liaise you to the persons that are in charge. So we are really grateful for what is happening, and like my mom said, it will really be something very pleasing, to see us in that compound, because it's just always been a dream to be in a compound where we will be together and push on our lives. That had been cut, and then I would say the hope of that had been blurred a bit, for about a few years. But it is like life is coming on again, I would say, especially for the kids. So it wouldn't be anything beyond a normal home, having a normal home where the kids will be raised. But it's very, very vital, and it's very important, especially that it is done by the whole of the Gambian people.
So, because dolbe koparo dundi kanji but men fanangalon ke be banko kanjang e be laf e de cimento lo soto corrugato lo soto bang fo kenyo also ani lafta family mako la yemuna soto men fo lol fanani
min soto pour ka foye walam ko mam balan fengo fen to mi yalon ko ase keno korda nyin kono mam balangala momo mi ngomi soto momo ngani o fengo fenti dron e min soto rek lafta ase nanole msake korda nyin to na bitala korda to kay fengo fenti je manga mbe balana minna lafta fengo fen moy mi ngani bari mandin kolkole sori faane ko werendende ni moye so fanola ni awerendende na e mesi fana ibatalale na mesi fana ibatalale fote oto sor fana ko werendende to mam balam fento mi yalon ko ase kun wo kordato o be kala nye kontane ku balati hani jio ni mi yasoto ni en so wala mbatalale fote
wona be kala ko mala bawti
mi me kala ko mala bawti wala mu foka mo be tento ke jayi mam mo bo moto mo belem mi yalon ko mi yakku fenkeje mi mam fenkeje o mo be mi ngomi hani la mo lalo ngi be tento ngi jayi kato ni ngani on ten anin kendea den no be ni beta soto nola fote oto mbe mo ni la fengole mo mte mo forse no la ka fa yake ingani yole adila wala tane bakilaje adu yake damen to ngaji ko amanke ko ama ima fay yake minka ibi yake minto inyanta kala jele oto mbe mo be jayile bara be sunta ngani yole la ni ngani yole man senenu bete amanke no den no tekela wol beta kenon kat mo ni la naful ila fengolem bari mbe bir mini ya organize o to kulur signol go kata ani mini be denta ka organize mfango bita mabala musa dabo nyolu nge be jayi nge be tentu ala male jo ndedal nin kombe di am la bake asina kenye pisaloti ndum bari mbe damen kontanta bakele ni nyaay nje ni nyaay mfango je ni na dimbayal ngeje famala korda kono obe kontan la bakele kato siole juto wulu juto ne adol bi jeni aje be sotola e mantare yale wala atinna luwaso matina moye joya bari bini itebe be luwaso la modo be ya to modo we mira minti anin ibe nyamin e man kekilenti alala nato na sita obe kelale kan understand alala nato na ko nyine be kela nte nga nyine natu nyin kariye fo yeke janni be fala wala mo nyinte bandenno nte kebe fala ala korda le kono because ay korda mini bebe o korda dala telta muy beti para ya struggle ka korda wafi kala korda lo abe wollo la bara kiline kala dimbal sponsor akiline be ko bela akiline be bungo lokan ya understand korda nyin ayala ko bele sanga yala fengo bele sang fatimata bare sedol bala le fam min sungol le nata sunya be sungol nata baga so be sunya kala kende ya min foye wala tinambe futala nyindulato ak birin sungol baga sol be sunya ndo sungol min fanga ya sunya in fact ngay sungol lonne bari tata te kay ko ngata police orang bita jalangoto kam fata because of kam fa le o sabu mo misili mo leti bari kam fa comme ini sungol la fanga sunya sa apipindi pour ay la fanga bondi mo fay ayun ko man amandi amuje na rafu so ko na ko nyiko siban sita ko nyiko nyin kordan tele nga soto fate len te soto kay tele nga soto akunyo ko nyin fengol tele nga soto fe tele len soto kay tele soto akunyo ko te jibe e si nga na jiko be di alala nyin kordan nak alaka be banale ay be dunna ko bari sabari ay sabari ndi tenne fon kulta fon tata fon nga ko be botan ko kono mbe kono fasaya na tatara oto nimol na ta si ye na ibe na to timmandila o ketante biya kamun ko ni arjana din nabi kado ndingol fanan ngani e fayni ngani pour du la korda kon
inshallah ela ngani yol be timmala ndu natol be timmala la kam man dingol kam ko do ni meta colonel julo ketara so Mohammed, finally what will be your final message?
Yeah, just finally I'm just so pleased that my mom is happy and that I'm happy, but I also want to say that whatever is supposed to happen is what is going to happen. There's nothing that has ever happened, and there's nothing that will happen that has never happened. So all of this that happened, all the things that made my mom feel bad about why my dad left us here, and all that she was going through, because there came points, you know, when people, you know, that we rented and were paying in full, you know, tried to get us out of their place just for simple reasons, because we hold, or my family hold, a different political view from them, or because of we are from different social sides that, you know, whatever that can mean, you know. So all of these things, you know, at some point really were very unbearable, you know, but it's just so pleasing, and you know, I'm very grateful to everyone that is donating on this GoFundMe, that you're making a dream come true for a family, you know, of 10 people, and believe me, a very promising family.
Thank you so much, Mohammed. Nyima ifananga baraka baka time moment Kanaja. Well, viewers, that's what we have for you. Nenemu nyima songode solo sande na muso anding Mohammed sande ngading kiolo moti nole kachakan nole kachata GoFundMe ya ke purukala kordanin complete. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.